비가 내리던 날.
Voice of an angel. Voice of an angel having a breakdown, but a voice of an angel nonetheless. Hello there, lovely human beings. My name is Comedian. It's a special time of week. That time of the week, it's Patron per Thursdays. That very real day of the week per Thursday when my patrons get to choose what I watch. And if you want to choose what I watch, then become a patron. Links in the description. It's very affordable, very reasonable. I'm a reasonable kind of person. And you get Run BTS and Bon Voyage reactions on there too. It's a great deal. And I'm already doubting what I'm saying because I was never very good at being a salesman because it just seems like a really nasty job where you have to lie to people. Hi, I'm Comedian. I'm great. He lied. But this week, my patrons have chosen Namjoon being adorable on vlive. This is like a long-awaited, the world waited with bated breath, and this is a long-awaited return to the X doing Y in the manner of Z on vlive. And this video was suggested by Bria. Thank you so much, and thank you to everyone who voted on this. And if you want to suggest the next one, like I said, Patreon link is in the description. If you just want to support me, and not like this chair is doing, a better job than this chair, you can click subscribe and go and check out my Discord, all that kind of stuff. If you just want to watch the video, then, well, look no further. Now is the time. Here is the place.
오늘 배워볼 영어는 바로
It's a classic crack video. They've already... Oh, YouTube has decided that I speak of Portuguese, which is very assumptive. It's actually quite complimentary of YouTube. Thank you for assuming that. No, I'm not that cultured, I'm afraid. But I like how this is a classic crack video. They've already backtracked from the title to just Namjoon for live moments. You know, we'll see, I guess. But a lot of these things, like I said, it'll start out with him being adorable, and by the end one, it'll be him like wearing a hat or something, which I guess could be adorable. Maybe I'm a cynic. We'll see.
오늘 배워볼 영어는 바로 pardon인데요. 스펠링은
I've definitely seen this clip before.
pardon입니다.
This is like Jungkook being adorable too.
pardon 이렇게 해줘야 돼. 하나, 둘, 셋. pardon. 그렇습니다. 이게
The timing's flawless. The BTS flawless is great. He's definitely like copying word for word, like one of those like crappy like cassettes. I've just dated myself, but you know, like audio CDs or even an MP3 these days. Those wacky kids, they're MP3s. But yeah, like those audio books you get where it's like learn the language, and it does always sound like that. Like someone's narrating sports. Situation 1.
pardon. There's a heart in the sky that I love.
Oh my god.
There's a river in the sky.
Wow, this isn't like a adorable moment, it's a high energy, terrifying moment. And I love how his haircut in this one is like, he looks like he's a member of an English boy band, but like at the end of their career, not the start, like towards the end.
Alright.
자, 사실 저는 좀 약간 그래도 방탄에서 나름대로 장치를 맡고 있다 보니까 전시 위주 찍어주신 사진이 많은데요. 어쨌든 이런 사진을 셀렉트
질문이 있습니다. 뭐죠? 요즘에 사진 찍으면서 자꾸 눈에 뭘 갖다 대는데 왜 그러지?
That is a good question.
눈에
He hasn't got...
있어요.
Brilliant. That solves it.
있지 그러면 발을 갖다 대냐? 나 그 정도로 유연하신다. 아직만 그러지 못했어요. 네, 슬픕니다. 나 뒤에 포스터랑 뭐 이것저것 보이는데 뭐 어제 기타 여자애들
And the other thing about BTS crack videos, especially when they're long compilations like this, and they span many a decade of BTS history, rich BTS history, is the haircuts change so rapidly. It's overwhelming for somebody like me who's scared of haircuts.
아직만 그러지 못했어요. 네, 슬픕니다. 나 뒤에 포스터랑 뭐 이것저것 보이는데
I do see posters.
기타 여자애들
The other girls. How many ladies have you got on the go, Rip Namjoon, you absolute stud.
여러분은 모르시겠지만 레몬 형도
Controversial statement.
아니야? 아닌데 맨날 이러고 다녔잖아 왜?
아이, 입이 중요하죠.
Hey, I did the pouting without even knowing he did it. Hello, hi. Oh, thank you.
Your smile is so contagious.
Thanks.
원래 지금 호비가 하고 있는 킬링 파트죠. 이 파트 킬링 파트. 원만만만네. 제가 할 뻔 하긴 했는데 어쨌든 뭐 제가 했으면 큰일 날 뻔했어요. 근데 뭐 호비가 너무 잘해서 지금 인트 센터에서 춤도 추고 제가 그 춤을 출 수는 없지 않습니까 센터에서. 아무튼 이게 원래는 제가 랩에다가 쓴 부분이 그거였어요. 원만만만네 나는 만만만만네.
This sounds like the start of that movie Inside Man, you know, where it's like hey 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 hey, like that's what it sounds like he's doing.
근데 그거를 또 프로듀서 형들이 오늘 맞네 이렇게 멋있게 바꿔주셔가지고 네.
It is a bit cooler.
Never fly 이 파트를 야씨 니 얘기하고 있었는데
His ears were burning. Yeah, talking smack. Oh, he was. To be fair, he was being nice about him. It's okay. He's safe.
땀 닦다가 올라왔어요.
맞아.
내가
Is that cute? I guess it was cute if he did it. Like when he did it, it's cute. If I did it, it's probably not cute. Like I have become a cute Korean boy band member. It's a very exciting time for me.
땀 닦다가 올라왔어요.
맞아.
내가
옆에서 항상 도와주는 스텝.
Okay, and some reason in this clip, V is dressed like that famous clip of Keira Knightley in Love Actually when she's wearing a just really awful hat for no reason. Apparently she wore that hat in that movie because she had a spot on her head she was trying to cover up. And also apparently in that movie she was 17 when they were filming that, which makes it really weird that she was like marrying like a 20-something. It's weird. Hollywood's weird.
맞아.
내가
옆에서 항상 도와주는 스텝까지 항상 이 고마움을 항상 이게 표현하려고 하는데 잘 안 되지만 기쁨을 한번 흘려보겠습니다.
지민 씨
네,
지민이 쪽으로
저희가
Was he redirecting the camera there? I don't know what just happened.
진짜 말송이 안 된다.
Aww. This is Jimin being adorable on vlive.
하고 싶은 말은 해보고 다
네,
했어.
앨범 좋은 앨범 더
He was just very hungry that day. They were like, get off my ears, you freak.
써서 아무튼 다 하나 하시는 말씀이 네가 아이돌 하고 있다니 참 세상이 좀 인생 오래 살고 볼 일이라면서 예 그런 말씀 많이 하십니다.
Wait, since when do you have a relationship with teachers after school? Or like, I guess maybe if you're famous, they'd message you and be like, congrats. I don't know. I feel like if I went to talk to my teachers, they would be like, yeah, it makes perfect sense you'd be running a reaction channel these days. Perfect sense. Comedian. I'm sorry, man. Your future was never bright.
6학년 때는 저는 무조건 시인 아니면 작가를 할
You did, arguably, you did.
또 어디서 여러분의 인생이 또 바뀔지 모르니까요. 꼭 한번 살아보시고 열심히 살아봅시다. Now I'm saying that, there are a lot of people, who are watching this currently, and
Yeah.
there are a lot of youth and young people who feel like, they're strange.
I am strained. It's because you have peanuts in your teeth. It's annoying me.
Am I too thoughtful? Am I having too many thoughts in my mind, too much chaos in my mind? Am I only the person who think like this? I think too many times and again and again and again, and I don't feel really sometimes desperate. And what I could see is that so many people in the world right now felt the same thing. I think, and that's that can be named after like
Anxiety?
or
Anxiety, maybe?
youth or many things, but
It's anxiety.
I just want to say that a teacher told me that
You'll never make it as an idol.
so many thoughts that's like branches in a tree. It's like if my brain is a tree, like there are so many branches, there's sadness, there's desperation, devastation, there's happiness, hope, everything. But
This is
when you get old,
getting fantastic.
gets cut, when it gets some shape of a tree, we have to feel pain, and we have to experience many things for the time. After that, in 20s, like in 30s and 40s, if you got so many branches in your 20s, you feel sad, and you sometimes get lost, like I said in the song Last. If you get lost, maybe someday you finally be a really beautiful tree, in your 30s and 40s.
Yeah.
Sometimes meet some really good, like cool. I don't know the word, but dope old people. They got the attitude, like they experience so many things. So maybe we can one day have that someday. 나무 얘기를 너무 오래 했네요.
Wow. This is just that classic BTS thing. Like, I didn't think this would get so real, because it's supposed to be a frothy crack video. Some lovely, bubbly, frothy crack. That's what I ordered in my mug, and instead I got a hit of reality. But I like that. That was great what he said. He had some great teachers. He had a great listening skill, clearly, because he picked that up. And I very much want to believe that's true, now that I am I've literally just, this very moment, just recently entered my 30s. I'd like to believe that I can now hopefully trim off the branch of, sadness, confusion, bewilderment, a slight feeling that the world's going to probably end in 10 to 20 years in the background. I'd like to trim those branches off if possible and leave just a happy and cool branch. That would be nice. Or science could just bring out a pill that reverts you back to being a sapling again. That would be fine, because I seemed to be okay back then. So yeah, either one of those. But I'm honestly quite stunned that I should have expected it because this is BTS. But I went to this video not thinking that I would be pushed into my feels, and I just was. But that's BTS for you.
나무 얘기를 너무 오래 했네요. 근데 나무를 좋아해요. 그래서 나무를 좋아해서 나무도.
He's a arbor-sexual.
오빠는 자기 전에 무슨 생각해요? 아무 생각.
Good answer. He's got like a gun to his head, an army potato shooter.
세계 평화를 위해 운전을 하지 말라고 했기 때문에 저는 아마 20대 때는 제가 운전할 일은 없을 것 같습니다.
So wait, when he said you shouldn't drive for peace, as in I guess shouldn't strive for peace, and then he said I shouldn't drive until I'm 20. Did he mean I shouldn't drive a car, or I shouldn't try and make the world peaceful until I'm 30? Because if so, that's fair. I mean, like your 20s, like no one really has the tools or the emotional mindset or whatever it is to try and achieve world peace in your 20s. By the time you're 30, definitely have a crack. I'm going to any second now, I'm going to try and make world peace happen. Not right now though, I'm filming this.
Little English. Hi, hello. Today we have a nice weather here.
Oh, he's not. He wouldn't make it in England.
Wow, that's hard, but Kanye still. 오빠 진짜 목소리 너무.
I disagree.
야.
Maybe me and RM can't be tight. We just fight too much about who's better between Kanye and Kendrick. That's not cute. That's terrifying. It was the way the teeth went.
I'll give it to someone special. Special. Christmas.
I just realized he's lying down. I don't know what that says about me.
오네가이타시마스. 하이 히토리 데스. 아리가또 고자이마시타.
Oh wow. All right, flex on us with 3 different languages on one vlive session. Sure, flex on us like that.
사자 소리 합쳐서 내주세요. Speak French. Bonjour, madame. Mademoiselle.
That's pretty good.
봤어요? 네, 봤습니다. 제가 정말 사실 빅히트 정말 사랑하고 회사가 하는 모든 일에 거의.
This is so funny. I love how hyper he got. Like, imagine asking that question. You'd be so excited because you'd be like, oh wow, a question he properly, like, he got so, he was like, oh yeah. It's like if you ask a kid about their favorite Pokemon card, because that's what the kids these days like. I don't know, what are kids like? Apples? A hoop and a stick? I don't know. But if you ask a kid about hoop and a stick, their face lights up and they're like, oh, a hoop and a stick.
여러분, 이번 포스터는 좀 잘못된 거.
Oh no, he doesn't like it.
해야겠습니다. 어떻게 저를 저 끝으로 보내버릴 수 있다.
Ah, he's in the corner.
컷을 찍으려고 트램펄리 위해서 나중에 비하인드가 나오겠죠? 5시간을 아니
For 5 hours, then he got put in the corner.
5시간이 아니라 거의 5번을 막
5 times, okay.
목을 막 꺾기가 하고 막 진짜 난리 브루스를 쳤는데 어떻게 훨씬 잘 나온 것이
Oh,
뭘 리더라고
wow, he's just been boiling over, like waiting to say this. He has been fit to burst.
어떻게 이럴 수가
He
있냐.
finally gets to vent about this.
정말
You probably paid a friend. He's like, here's $5 take this. Make sure you ask in my vlive chat about the photo, because I have got some stuff to get off my chest. And make sure you at Hitman Bang as well, yeah?
근데 어떻게 저를 이 콘서트 포스터에 어떻게 그런
Sorry, RM.
그런 크기로 저를 너무합니다. 사랑해. British accent.
Oh my goodness.
Have some bottle of water. Harry Potter.
I was to keep going.
Professor? Shut up, Malfoy. Shut up. Gentlemen,
Anything?
have some bottle of water. Santa. Shut up, Malfoy. Shut up,
Just keep saying it. The thing is, arguably, I live in America. Arguably, his attempt at a British accent or an English accent is better than many Americans that I meet. Almost. I thought about naming them, but I won't. But if you're watching, you know who you are. Like, considering it's a different language, and it's obviously languages that are very, very different in every way. So the fact that he even speaks English is like, is amazing or impressive, or whatever. Or it's not as common maybe for South Koreans versus Americans. Arguably, Americans do speak English. I'm sorry to have to confirm it. other English people. But yeah, I think that's amazing. Like, I think that's like, I was not expecting that.
Shut up, Malfoy.
The shut up Malfoy is pretty good as well.
Can I have some bottle of water? Santa.
Was that Santa or Santa? Was he?
Malfoy. Our baby Mon. Yes, I'm your baby. 연습생 때 다들 연기 테스트를 받았었어요 한 번씩. 근데 제가 진짜 못하겠다 그랬는데 했는데 저한테 다 끝나고 열연 하는데 그 오신 분이 저한테 그러시더라고요. 죄송한데 교포세요? Oh hey, I'm from California. 막 이러면서 많이 저를 잘 모르는 사람들이 여러 I put on my way and go. Let the dawn just go. I can't.
The fact I actually recognize the song he's singing.
God's vocal monster. Yeah, you know that. Dance, 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 dance. 진짜 가끔 저.
Imagine being this happy and hyper by yourself in a hotel room, sober. He is sober right now.
안녕하세요.
He is a role model for us all, an RM for us all.
어깨 대장 진영처럼 나오냐?
정말 안 맞다.
기절하는 거 아니에요?
Well, now he's got the Keira Knightley hat. That's good. Shockingly. Do they do much robotics normally in their dancing? Because I feel like this looks new to me, but again, I forget everything instantly. I forgot I was recording for a second just then. It was very embarrassing. But yeah, like this is really cool. And if they don't do this much, they need to do it more often, a lot more often. He's killing it. I like how they all just stopped to become his hype man because he's killing it.
타이틀 봄날인데 멜로디가 온통 보고 싶다 보고 싶다.
Yeah, it's like I don't actually remember this melody.
Wind was blowing and leaves. So I was like, oh, leaves are falling. Leaves are falling. Leaves are falling. Leaves are falling. It was like
Leaves are falling. Leaves are falling. I want to see this version of Spring Day.
방탄소년단 노래는 잘 모르겠어요. 뭐 이런 친구가 있었는데 이번에 연락 왔습니다. 야, 이번 노래는 좀 괜찮더라. 그래. 원래부터 괜찮았거든.
Nice. Nice.
그래. 원래부터 괜찮았거든. 여러분들도 혹시 주위에 방탄 노래 안 좋아하는 분들이 있다면 봄날을 들려주세요.
Nice. These are presumably friends he had before he got in the band or something. Because how would you make friends with him after he's in the band and then be like, oh, I just became friends with that RM guy from BTS. Bit awkward because I actually hate their music. We haven't mentioned it yet, so it's never come up. I just kind of nod and smile if he talks about Big Hit or anything. But yeah, he's a lovely guy. We get on so well. I just hate his music.
Gave you my chocolate. Today we all gonna die, but not today.
Oh boy.
Not today. Today we have a concert, but not today. It's Valentine's Day, so...
Man,
That's what I'm saying.
Statistically speaking, somebody died on the day he put this vlive up, which is really unfortunate. Well, to be clear, yeah, that sounds silly now I've said it. Dying is unfortunate, of course, but dying on a day when RM from BTS said nobody will die is doubly unfortunate. That's all I'm trying to say.
The things about 봄날, Spring Day, you know, you already know that it's lyrics about, it's things about friends, so I'm trying to say that if you have a friend, you know, like old friend or forgotten friend,
Forgotten friend. Forgotten friend. I should do that. But, I forgot. I have a friend. He's in a basket in my living room. Hello, Fred. Hello, comedian. I'm sorry I left you. Sorry I forgot about you. How are you doing? I'm good, thanks. Yeah, okay, great. You need anything? Some water would be nice. Sure, coming right up, matey. But knowing me, I'd forget the water on the way back to the kitchen.
This friend, but when you meet him again or meet her again,
In the basket.
you know, it's a whole
basket communication thing. It is new.
Oh man, yo, what's poppin'? genki desu ka?
That's how he talks always.
Legs. Good. Fly. 뭐 이런 거예요. You know, there was Wings original version and I made it, but it couldn't come out to the world because P-Dog and PD made it to a new version, but it was super, super dope and better.
Well, he's a big man for admitting that, you know.
You got no language barriers between you and me. Between BTS and ARMY, we above the walls.
That's right.
Got it? Hi, baby. I'm not a person like this, you know, originally, usually. I'm a very sweet and calm and, you know, like.
I was going to explain why he's so hyper.
Are you sick? I'm not sick. Do I look like sick? I'm perfect.
Nice.
Pizza sucks without you.
Is this a song? I've never heard this song if it's an actual song. If he's improvising, he's a genius.
Coffee. Oh, thank you. I'll take a decaf. You're the love of my life. Thanks. You are.
Again, this is such risky. Like, why would you encourage that kind of behavior? Because somebody's going to say that. It's probably wholesome, but they might be a stalker. They might be a serial killer. You don't. It's just risky, you know? Because that gives them fuel. Because some people, like, don't live in the real world. So if in their head, they're convinced that they're literally in a relationship with RM, which does happen to celebrities, and he says, yes, I am the love of your life, then basically it gives that person's lawyers a lot of fuel for the fire with the inevitable court case. You know, you got to think legally with these things. Everyone's done that. See, that's just more proof they're human.
학생 때부터 항상 다녔던 문방구에 제이홉 얼굴이 크게 걸려 있으니까 그래서 그걸 보고 있다가 쭉 보고 있다가 이렇게 보고 있다가 옆에 초등학생도 아닌 것 같아. 유치원생 친구가 제가 너무 당황을 한 나머지 도망쳤어요. 혹시 하는데 제가 도망쳤어요.
Just ran away.
이제 저거 사실 저예요 이러고 이제 호석이가 저는 아니지만 사실 저예요 이러고 바로 도망쳤어요. 근데 이제 그 친구
And she told a co-worker, we had a bit of a nutcase in here earlier. He came in, he pointed at this poster that's, you know, of somebody famous, not sure who it is, one of those new boy bands or whatever, and he said, that's me. And I looked at it and I said, no it isn't, that clearly isn't you. And then he went, ah, and ran out the store. It was a strange day.
근데 이제 내가 뛰었어요. 저도 모르게.
Just imagining a scene like 28 days later.
24 karat magic in the air.
He just died.
Yeah. You look so beautiful. Don't worry. Thank you. 들어가면 안 돼. 알겠지? 하지 마. 넌 나의 약이야. Sing chain. World is good.
I like how somebody said to him, you're my medicine, and he kind of acts kind of awkwardly to it. Somebody says to him, we're in a relationship, he's like, yes, we are, soulmates, baby. And then someone says, you're my medicine, he's like, don't like that very much. Slightly creepy thing saying, I'm your soulmate, sure. Medicine, no. I think being medicine's wholesome. You know, the interesting thing about this video, I think, is that it shows the power of acceptance or self-acceptance. And I know this isn't like universally true, and obviously celebrities suffer a lot with self-image and stuff, and it can be really overwhelming. But I think sometimes having millions and maybe even billions of people kind of give you validation and say that you're great and stuff can lead to really allowing a personality to flourish. You know, I'm like, maybe one day if I hit, 15,000 subscribers, I'll come out of my shell entirely and my videos will get even better. That's how I feel about 15K. These guys, they're probably like the top of their personality game, like 12 out of 10 personality stats right now.
How are you today? I'm feeling so fine. Woohoo! I'm feeling great.
This is what I'm talking about. I don't think I can say this with a straight face.
시자를 이렇게 바꿔서 제가 시간
Wow. He should never. It's a good thing he's not in charge of like Greenwich Mean Time or something. The whole time and date calendar would be a shambles. It'd be a mess.
빨리 지나다 보니까 그 날짜를 막 까먹어가지고.
So for those of you who don't know, this is what it used to be like trying to tell the time. In the olden days, before they invented phones, we had these things called watches, which actually functioned just like this. You had a very small RM inside the watch who would put his little hands up and put little blocks down, but he would often get it wrong. It was very hard to not be late back in the early 2000s. Is that Hitman Bang?
저희 대장님.
It totally is. She's like, are you live? Are you live? Am I on camera?
You know?
I do know.
More famous than us.
I recognize that cute little face anywhere. Look at him in his Terminator jacket, about to terminate some fools. It's a banger. Is that a BTS song? It's a banger.
멜로디가 있었어요. 원래 멜로디가 뭐였냐면 우린 같은 DNA. Wanna be you, real love. 똑같은 DNA 뭐 이런 게 있었는데 여기다가
I dig it. I bop it.
가사를 썼었어요. 그래서 막
About dimples. Oh.
Simple is the best.
That's so cheesy. Voice of an angel. Voice of an angel having a breakdown, but a voice of an angel nonetheless.
형 곧 보컬로 전향할 생각입니다.
지민이 요정입니다.
Okay, that I can agree with. Scott Fairy looks.
형님이 굉장히 섹시하시더라고요.
Yeah. I mean, that's not a controversial statement, is it? What apparently is a controversial statement, or is more contested, is the, you know, I think the guy who plays Kylo Ren, Adam Driver, I think he is like amazing looking, but he's got kind of like a strange, rugged, like Picasso face. I think it's fantastic, but some people think he looks, I don't know. I think it's almost cooler to be really attractive in a way that not a lot of people can agree on. It's almost like you're a collector's item, and that's what I try and tell myself that I am. That's what I am. Collector's item face. Just strangely attractive to one or two people.
음악뿐만 아니라 저는 음악에서도 진짜 영향 엄청 받고 왜냐면 지구상에서 가장 섹시한 남자라고.
Bruno Mars, or who are we on about now?
목소리가.
Wait. What? Who's talking about? Who's he talking about?
맞다. 이거 아무튼 이거.
Oh, that was him accidentally revealing what, merch from something?
맞다. 이거.
But it was already in the background. And you said Pharrell for this one.
음악뿐만 아니라 저는 음악에서도 진짜 영향 엄청 받고 왜냐면 지구상에서
대박이에요.
목소리가.
It's got a nice voice. That is true.
아니 감사해요.
Is that another member of BTS or just a delivery guy? They just paid him to say that.
내적 댄스 할 때.
Wow. I hate it when they remind me that I can't dance.
영어 아니에요.
너무 좋아.
The cheek rubbing. Wow, that was a blonde V, it looked like. Jesus.
아무 일 없었습니다.
Amazing.
안심하십시오. 죄송해요, 제가 말이 빨라가지고. 네, 래퍼한 사람이라. 네, 귀엽죠? 네, 저도 압니다. 나중에 라이브 하게 되면 진짜 다 죽여버리겠습니다.
Putting pressure on yourself, mate. His fixed version. Poor J-Hope, if he's watching this, that's devastating. Looks like his chair got more fancy. I can't tell. See, I was gonna be like, oh, this is definitely filmed after the clip that was last because he's got like a big leather chair. It looks comfy as hell. But before that, he had one of those like mesh chairs that some people say is better for your spine. So I don't know which way he's going. Like, it's really tricky, and this is very important, and it's an important point to make because people care about chairs and stuff. I definitely do, but I don't know anymore. I don't know if this is the newer chair or the other one was.
무슨 죄입니다. 네. 제 마음속에다가 이제 나라를 만들겠습니다.
That sounds like an episode of Futurama.
You're my space. 너 이거 끄면 이따가 킬라 갈 때 나처럼 꺼진다.
아니야, 그 형만 그래.
예? 지금 말하고 했어요.
Just zoning out on live.
그 유닛곡 공개됐죠 나오는 거. 안 된다?
좀 모릅니다, 아무것도.
게임. BTS 월드.
됐어요?
안 된다.
This is really the off-camera discussion.
난 모릅니다.
제발. 김남준은 큐티 베이스다, 섹시 베이스다. 뭐 둘 다.
To be fair, when he was saying that, I was thinking both.
Oh my gosh.
Just to disprove it.
되거나 이런 느낌이 전혀 없었고 되게
Did you forget to end the stream? Merch. What is even merch? Cool. Well, that was a very, very cute compilation. And considering it was 20 minutes long, I think actually pretty much all those clips did fit the bill, and none of them blew my ears out, I don't think. So that's my measure of a great crack video. So thank you guys for recommending that. I really enjoyed that. Isn't RM a lovely chappy? He's like a great guy to hang out with, and if you do not like his music, try and just move over there. Hopefully it doesn't come up a conversation. But yeah, a lovely chap. Loves his custard, as they say. As I say, apparently. Anyway, like I said, thank you so much for recommending that. And please do go and sign up on my Patreon if you want to help suggest stuff like this and watch Run BTS, etc. Please also do subscribe. I just reached 12,000 subscribers earlier today, and then it went down again to 11,999. So if you can get it back up to 12,000 or even up to 13,000, you know, good on ya, mate. And also go and check out my social media and my Discord in the description. And more importantly, have a fantastic day. I'll see you soon. And remember, if you like this reaction to Namjoon being adorable, then click the subscribe button. My reactions are affordable. It's a one-click notification bell. Free. Completely free. Yeah.